Hello everyone, this is Hank. Today I'm back for another episode in a series I call Photoshop for the Casual Photographers. Today we are going to talk about white balance correction between JPEG and RAW using Adobe Camera Raw. Okay, so here, this photo, what you are looking at is a raw file that I took using auto white balance W setting from my camera. Okay, and this photo is a JPEG version of a similar picture, except that I took it at manual white balance of 2450 Kelvin, and its raw counterpart. Okay, the way I get these two 2450 white balance was to set the camera to simultaneously record both the JPEG and the raw file. So it's essentially the same file, same picture recorded as JPEG and raw together. Okay. You can see a subtle difference in color. It's because Adobe Camera Raw handles the JPEG and the RAW slightly differently, but they are essentially the same. Okay, so the purpose today, okay, is that I'm going to use the auto white balance RAW photo to get the reference temperature and tint for use in the correction of the JPEG and the RAW that was misset. I did it on purpose, obviously, but it was misset, right? So remember the number 45, 50, and 21. Okay, so now I'm going to highlight both these things. And as we know in ACR, if we highlight two photos or more together, and when we do the correction, the same correction is going to be applied to both. Okay, the reason that I mentioned that is because the color for the JPEG, okay, it does not have a corresponding temperature as the RAW. Okay, so I need to go to the RAW file that has the corresponding temperature. So I'm going to use the RAW file, change it to 45, 50, and 21. Since I highlight both, they will both be applied equal amount. Okay, and then we can do a direct comparison. So first, we are going to change this to 45, 50. Okay, and the tint to 21. All right, now this is the misset white balance of 2450 corrected to 4550, and let's compare that with the original RAW file. You can see there's absolutely zero difference between the two. So you can perfectly correct it to the correct value, assuming the auto white balance white is the correct value, right? Now let's look at the JPEG. As you can see that the JPEG color is off. Okay, a lot of things are off. And of course, the next thought that would come to most of us would be like, what if I manipulate the settings, and then would it match? And the answer is yes and no. The yes part comes like, yeah, you can manipulate it, and get it pretty close, but the no would be like you never could match it. At least I cannot match it. Okay, I had spent up to 5 minutes trying to match, between the JPEG and the RAW, and I never could do it perfectly. So it takes 5 seconds to change a RAW file to correct it perfectly versus 5 minutes to do almost perfect JPEG correction. Okay, so now you see my point is, okay, when it comes to white balance correction, okay, a RAW file is so much better than a JPEG file. And as you know, the RAW file got a lot more advantages than the JPEG for a lot of other aspects of it. But just for the white balance correction capability alone is worth your using RAW versus JPEG. Okay, with that, I would like to thank you very much to stick with me to the end, and I would very much appreciate a like from you. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you so much.